Merry Christmas, everyone, and welcome to another episode of Mega Man X8. In this episode, we are going to be going after Dark Mantis, which will be our fourth Maverick. And there's a good reason why we're going after Dark Mantis. Because one of Zero's best weapons just so happens to be here. Not to mention, one of Zero's best skills as well. We're also going to be needing Pallet's expertise for this. So on that note, ladies and gentlemen, it's time for us to go to Dark Mantis. And he looks really badass for a Maverick. Too bad he's the only one. And now for Pallet.
This facility boasts an incredibly advanced security system. I'll try to help you find the lighting controls without being detected.
Alright. Let's just cut to the chase. This is a stealth section, in case you probably haven't noticed. A completely dark stealth section, but a stealth section nonetheless. And let's be honest, folks, this stage can be rather annoying if you don't know how to turn on the lights. Which is why I have Pallet here, because she'll tell you where you can turn the light on. See these annoying little, surfbot bastards? They now actually act as an alarm in the dark. So if you happen to run into them, they'll call more of them and start bombarding you until you finally kill the main one that's causing the alarm. Meanwhile, I'm going through these fans, and I didn't want to do that. I did not want to run into them, but I'll just have to use invincibility frames, I guess. I didn't want to actually take too much damage because there is the fact of these laser lines here. Yeah, as you can see, I did not want to take any damage. So, where we need to go next is through this door. And, of course, we're going to have to blow up or blast or destroy. I would prefer you actually do Bamboo Pandemonium first, because the grenade launcher you get from Bamboo Pandemonium will definitely make short work of these little bastards. And for some reason, they're just passing through Axel for no apparent reason. I don't know why. If you destroy enough of them, you'll get a lot of medals for it. And now comes the hard part, the stealth section. Oh yeah, Pallet will actually tell you that there is an out-of-use generator in the area. And to be careful of the lighting. But you're probably going to need the searchlight, and I think in one case you probably don't, due to the fact that you're going to have to use the copy shot in order for you to go to the generator to turn on the lights. I promise you, having the generator on will make the stage a hell of a lot bearable. Because if you don't turn on the generator, there is a certain stage later on in the area that will make, well, a certain part of the stage will make the traversing there pretty hard because it's dark, and the only thing that's actually lighting up the area is those Surbot bastards. There is also the fact of if the lights are on, Dark Mantis will be easier to deal with. Yeah. By the way, I used the copy shot on that guy right there, and we're probably going to need the copy shot. Oh, and just for the record, if you touch any of these floodlights, well, guess what? You know those doors right there? They will unleash those Reploids with swords, and there will be one shielded Reploid that'll act as the captain. And the only way to stop the flooding of never-ending Reploids is to actually use the captain to destroy the captain. Basically, that's what I meant to say. Transform. So now we're going to use the A-Trans and also use the triangle button to have a salute, so we can get through this no problem.
It's me, Pallet.
By the way, I think there is a. Oh, thank you for pointing out the generator and the obvious. I think there is some rare metal here. Sure, I don't remember, but I do know this. I'm gonna have to turn off the A-Trans in order for me to use the plasma gun. because that is how you're going to turn on the generator. Yeah, just about all of the, well, most of the rare metals is going to need Axle. Let's just switch over to the plasma gun here. And I do believe the remaining rare metals is going to need 0 and X. But this one definitely will need Axle. And now that we got the generator on, we no longer have to worry about the strobe lights. Thank God. Because going through this as a stealth section is a pain in the butt. I think that one dude actually has the rare metal, I'm not sure. I'll think about it later. But there is a rare metal up ahead. First you need to deal with that force field enemy. See, that force field enemy, if you didn't have anybody as a partner to help you out, you're gonna die, plain and simple. But running into those force field enemies will practically get you caught and probably into some serious trouble. Anyway, you're gonna need 0 for the rare metal that's up there. That particular rare metal is one of Zero's best weapons, which is the D-Glaive. And we can't actually put it to good use until we take it back to the lab.
Go for it. Here I come.
Oh, now for the fun part. This particular area, you're gonna need Bamboo Pallion's weapon to just rock every last Reploid that happens to come your way. The oncoming blast will do some serious damage to these guys. Honestly, I didn't think about even using this weapon against the bulb bastards later on. I mean, earlier on in the entirety of this playthrough, but using the grenade launcher actually helps. Oh yeah, by the way, the Dr. Light capsule is further up in this area, actually, so...
Tell me out. Got this one.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to say. You have to actually go up to get the Dr. Light capsule, and you're probably going to need Axle and X to do that, instead of Axle and 0. And I'm going to have to use a,
Tell me out. Here I come.
what was I calling it? Oh, yeah. No, laser, thank you. I was gonna have to use a life bottle because I didn't want to die at this point, because that means I'd have to start everything all over from the last point, which was after I beat that room full of Reploids. Now then, you could use 0 and you could use Axle for that. X, you have to be careful on that note. And now we're in the home stretch, which you have to try to glide on the side without taking too much damage. I mean, I can stand to use a retry against Dark Mantis because we're about to die anyway, so there's not much to say on this note. And now we're here at Dark Mantis' stage. So with that said, I'll just let Axle start off things here and get his weakness weapon out and ready. After all, he is weak to Optic Sunflower's weapon. He looks really cool, actually.
Hey, do you even know what the term Maverick means?
Maverick? It means scumbags like you, doesn't it?
How dare you accuse me of being something that I cannot be?
Are you talking about the new generation Reploid's inability to go Maverick? If you're not Maverick, then just knock off the evil doing and we'll call it a day.
You're awfully innocent for a prototype of us new Reploids. I'll admit, I'm a bit jealous.
So dark, so edgy, and he's also voiced by Steve Blum. Anyway, think about Dark Mantis. If he gets hit by his weakness weapon, he will stop for a second and reset his pattern. But be careful of the dark boomerangs he throws. Those things really hurt. I don't want to get the plasma gun, you idiot.
Can't get me.
Switch out. Or no, never mind. I mean, yeah, Axle's ray gun actually would do some damage, but it's 0 who actually has the killer move right here. And despite actually being in, oh shit! I should've went the other way! Yeah, that was stupid. I could stand to use a retry after all. However, Axel's regular weapon could actually do some serious damage to Dark Mantis. Just be careful of the shadow boomerang that he throws. And yeah, he is kicking my ass. You want to use the light pillar to lure Dark Mantis into the corner. Or into the light pillar. And once he runs into it, he'll just constantly take damage until he dies. And with that said, Dark Mantis is finished. Honestly, I could have finished him off the first time if I hadn't died the way I did. So, that takes care of Dark Mantis. What we got is the Rolfocopter, the Black Arrow, and of course the Shadow Runner. Zero's Rolfocopter has a glitch to it that if you hold up the button while you're spinning, he'll fly in different directions, which will break several stages. X's Shadow Runner, if you charge it, he'll fire 5 heat-seeking boomerangs, and I think Axel just has a boomerang launcher that just fires rather fast. Okay, not as fast as a ray gun, but it's pretty damn fast. So, let's go and get that D-Glaive, because that just made things a hell of a lot easier for Zero, which I'm going to probably use in later parts of this game.
I've completed the analysis of the Maverick data accumulated so far. What makes new generation Reploids resistant to viruses is their copy chip. The copy chip can actually change a Reploid's DNA.
Did you examine my data?
Yes, I compared your data to the copy chips in new generation Reploids. I found something very interesting.
Sigma?
The data embedded in the copy chips closely resembles that of Sigma. I'm not exactly sure what this means, but I'd be lying if I said it didn't worry me.
Yep, Capcom has officially ran out of subtlety, folks. Definitely ran out of subtlety. And meanwhile, back at Troya Base, I just showed off the Rolfocopter, which you're gonna need a Zero to get over to this item, which happened to be Zero's weapon converter. So with that said, ladies and gentlemen, I do believe we're done here. And in the next episode of Mega Man X8, we're gonna pay a visit to Avalanche Yeti, because fuck Gravity Antonian. This is RPMan985. See you guys next time.